Hi, my name is Christina Farley, and I'm the author of the Gilda series and The Princess and the Page. And today I want to talk to you about fast drafting. Right now, I'm in the middle of NaNoWriMonth, and it's tough, guys. I mean, it's hard, even for me. I've been writing now for, like 11 years, 12 years, a long time. But there are definitely tricks that I use to help me fast draft. The first thing I make sure I do is I give myself reasonable, reachable goals. Okay, so I have a full-time writing job and I have 2 children that I am running around for soccer practices and school, and things are busy for me. But I love the idea of NaNoWriMonth because everyone is together, we're all writing, we're all working toward a goal. There's something really exciting about that. So what I do is I give myself a little bit more manageable goal, knowing that I am super busy, but also knowing that I really want to write every day despite my busyness. So I start off with a goal of 30,000 words. That gives me 1,000 words a day. There's no excuse for me to not write 1,000 words a day. That means I'm gonna have to get up earlier, or I'm gonna have to write through my lunch break, or I'm gonna have to stay up late and write, but I can still do it. The next thing I make sure I do is I have time before I start writing my first draft to really brainstorm the storyline and the ideas. So one thing I like to do is have a journal for every book, and I write down all my notes in there for my characters, my world, and ideas for plot. Other ideas that I might have and I'm not sure if they'll work out or not, I always keep this with me and I write notes as I'm brainstorming. The second thing I do is I make sure I plot out my novels pretty extensively before I start writing. And the reason I do this is I always like to know where I'm going with the story, where my character's arc is going to end up at. If I know my end, it's gonna help me to make sure my story is going and moving forward. That's not to say that the story might not end exactly how I thought it would, or that things can twist and change, because no matter how much I write and plot out I plot pretty extensively, I have all kinds of plotting charts, but I promise you, no matter how much I plot, there are so many unexpected things and so much excitement that I find that drafting is much more enjoyable. It's a lot more freeing for me. Another thing that I find really helpful is to always write there's something you're excited about. So that's why it's really great to have that plotting chart, because I think, oh, today I get to write about the attack. Or maybe I'm gonna know that, oh, the kiss scene is coming and I cannot wait to write that scene. It's gonna be so much fun. Or today is when the guy and the girl are gonna have a big fight and everything is gonna blow up in their faces and it's gonna be amazing, right? So always write to those things that you're most excited about and you're eager to get there. And so you're always pushing forward. It's kind of like when you're on a trip, right? And you're going to, maybe if you're going to France, I love France. So I know that today, when I'm at France, I'm gonna go see the Eiffel Tower, and I cannot wait to get out of bed and get dressed and head out the door because I'm gonna go see the Eiffel Tower. The same is true for your story. So I think that will help you just keep that process in mind when you're fast drafting. And the most important thing is, I promise you, it's gonna be awful. That first draft is gonna be awful. It's just bad. Everyone's first draft is bad. My first drafts are such a train wreck. I just can't even believe that I wrote such horrible stuff. It's so bad. And sometimes it's a little hard when you get to the second draft, but it's so great to have one solid draft finished. And then you can start molding it and crafting it and make it to how you want it to be. So best of luck to you, have fun, and happy fast drafting.